Welcome back, everybody. Anthony, you want to touch on what you just watched out there?
I think they still got enough of my opinion of the last set. I think we're going to move right on.
Bonus opinion.
To this D5. So is this the consolation game or is this the finals? Let me see what this says. So this is a D5 game versus enemy of the state versus leftovers.
So I believe it might be a consolation game because I think I talked to Suicide Squad, who's also in this division, and they're moving on to the finals against Leftovers. So this might be consolation. So Leftovers 3 versus Enemy of the State, 0-0.
Okay, so this is the consolation match, so it's 3rd and 4th for the Division 5. Okay, so we got Leftovers on the right-hand side and Enemy of the State on the home side. What's kind of cool about this Leftover team is it's five single players that were just met for this event, and they're actually making 3rd and 4th. Oh, this has an Enemy of the State, so maybe we're on the wrong side of the field.
Unfortunately, the Leftovers home bunker had a non-false start. He actually had a delayed start, so he had probably a good chance of taking out the snake player, but he just missed his timing, bringing his barrel up.
Nice shot right there by Enemy of the State.
Yep. Leftovers lose their snake side can. Leftovers don't have a snake presence at this point, and they lose their home. No, I'm sorry. He just filled into the D side can. I'm sorry, snake side can. Another Leftover coming off the field, so it should be 5-on-3 at this point. I didn't see anybody Enemy of the State walking off.
There is a Leftover player at the center 50 brick. He's probing, he's looking for kills, but we have number 37 here. I don't know if that's Weatherspoon.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good vision on the S2, so unless he wants to back off, kind of wrap around, he can't see that S2. So he's going to switch over to Dorito side. We have the ref making a check over on the Dorito side for Leftovers. Fortunately, the Leftovers lose their snake side can, so it's falling apart real fast. They only have 2 bodies left.
Yeah, that was actually going to be kill 3 for Enemy of the State.
See another body coming off. That might be 4.
His name is Emir. He's been doing a really good job holding down this 50 and wrapping. I think it's just a 50. That's it.
Yeah.
Should be it for Enemy of the State, so they're going to take that first point.
All right, so good game for Enemy of the State. All right. We are going to be back from commercial in a minute. We are in X-Ball. Thank you, guys.
All right, Matty, we're back. Going into another point here. We're in the X-Ball for this consolation game, D5 X-Ball. Why don't you start with the roster of the Enemy of State?
So for Enemy of State, we have Michael Arlotta. We have Jermaine Burns Anthony, Don Colomesta, Nick Jack, nicknamed Bontade, Dylan Jolly, Dennis Leonard, and Robert Miro.
And I've got for the Leftovers, Michael Cranus, Will Bad Guy Wearms, Travis Patton, Stephen Conti Frank, Mark Lafray, Truman Scott, Brody Lafray, and Eli Lafray.
Nice timing.
Lafreniere. Sorry.
Got in under the wire. All right, here we go.
Crunch.
Leftovers make a better
Looks
breakout
like there's 3
this time.
brothers on this team. Yeah, it looks like Enemy of the State's back in the 50. I don't know if this is Emir, the same player that was here earlier, but he's right back in the same spot, Matt, looking for some kills.
Our Leftovers player is unaware of it. So Leftovers firstly double up the snake, but they're not aware that this 50 brick is hot.
And they lose their snake can.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot in the top of his head.
Definitely shot in the top of the head. You know, at some point, if the player doesn't get off, you can throw a flag, just for not leaving in a timely manner.
Nice move there by the Leftover player.
Much better game for Leftovers.
If you can read that, I think it's Patton.
Yeah.
Number 10 for the Leftovers, gets 2 kills coming off. So it looks like it should be a 3-on-2 now for the Leftovers. Trying to even this up.
Hunting for that last body. Or last bodies. Yep, mini brick in the center, cleaned out.
Should be 1 more on the Dorito side.
Hiding deep. I'm gonna guess D2 based on the positioning. D3.
Another Leftover is back here.
There's a minor. Ooh, minor on the Leftovers.
So I see 1 Leftover still alive on the D side, I think.
You know what? That might have been for talking, because they didn't pull another body. They pulled 1 body. I have a suspicion that was for a Leftover player talking.
Talking while he was alive? Or talking while he's dead?
Well, dead.
Okay.
We allow live players to talk.
All right, so
Well, there's probably limits to what we let them say.
yeah, I guess there's one enemy of the state in the Dorito Tower.
Yeah.
It was a 2-on-1 for the Leftovers.
Unfortunately, they're going to drop this game because of that penalty.
Letting time run off.
Boy, that is rough. Oof. And, you know, if that was for a dead player talking coming off the field, especially, you know, this deep in the playoffs, oh, my God, if I'm a coach, I'm going to throttle that guy.
Yeah. T5 might not have a coach, so he might have a chance.
Yeah, yeah. If we're at the airport, I'm going to send him to go get coffee, and then I'm going to get on the plane and cancel his ticket.
All right, enemy doing a good job here, making sure that he is the last player alive.
Yep. Well, if that's enemy of the state. Yeah. So if that's number 19, that's Jermaine Burns. I'm not sure. Looked like he might have had a... All right. Well, wow, that is a rough penalty. Don't love that. So we're going to go to commercial for a minute, and we'll see you back in a second. Thank you. All right, well, welcome back. If you watched that last game, and you may not want to if you're a fan of the Leftovers, Leftovers had that in the hand. They had it. I don't know what the penalty is for certain, but I certainly think it was talking of a dead player walking off. So if that's the case, oof.
3 seconds.
Ooh, that's going to be a rough ride home.
Yeah, the Leftovers is a cool program that Matt Engels does here at the NXL. If you're ever interested in getting involved, they try to put the teams for all divisions together. So reach out to Matt at NXLpaintball.com, and he can try to hook you guys up for a team for Chicago and World Cup.
Should have enemy of the state coming from my right, Leftovers coming from my left. Looks like, oh, there's a penalty on the Leftovers. 2 bodies walk off immediately.
Enemy gets a penalty as
sides.
well. So the referees decided that they...
So Leftovers, I saw 3 different players walk off. So I think we just got 2 Leftovers left. For enemy of the state, I think we just saw 2. Well, now 3, if I'm not mistaken.
So I see 2 enemy of the state, 1 in the small brick bouncing back to home, and then 1 in the snake side can.
So for the Leftovers, I got the, looks like I have both corners, which if you're going to be down to 2 bodies, that's probably a good place to be.
So you think we have a 2-on-2?
That's what it looks like at the moment.
Well, enemy of the state has a 2-0 lead, so they don't need to move forward if they don't want to. There's only 5 minutes left on the clock.
Leftovers don't have a choice. They need to start moving. It looks like they're crossed up, which, you know, in a different game situation would be fine, but not at the moment. All right, Leftovers have a better position as far as crossed up. I'd like to see the Dorito Tower go ahead and try to move up that Dorito side. Both the guns shift over to the snake side momentarily. There's a window. There is a window right now for that Dorito side player to move up. He needs to recognize that.
Yeah, you know, obviously the Leftovers have a disadvantage when it comes to communication. They've just been put together for this event. It's really good work just making it here to this consolation game for 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. So if enemy of the state is not going to spread the field wide, they need to at least stay crossed up. Are we missing anything? Is it very possible that we as webcasters are missing bodies out there? I don't believe so. Yeah. I'm confirming it's 2-on-2, not because I'm being told that, but because I just know that.
Less than 4 minutes now.
Yeah. Leftovers got to move. Come on. I hear a call that they're running out of pods. It's hard to believe that players on the field can recognize how much paint they have left on the other side.
Nice shot right there. Leftover player shoots the enemy.
All right.
The state player, it's now a 2-on-1 in favor of the Leftovers.
Yeah, Leftovers push. Push. I think we may have moved up the Dorito side a little bit for the Leftovers. So I believe that's Travis Patton in the snake corner. Oh, he's dropped over to that can, which is a lateral move at best. I'd like to see him move up. We got 3 minutes left. They're down by 2. All right, a little bit of a move up to the snake insert. Move to the outside. Nah, I like that one. So He moves laterally and then slides up to that snake 50. Good move. You might get him right there. Nope. Get low, my friend. Make a game of this. You got 242. Oh, there he goes. You got it. Go get that buzzer, man.
Nice move there by Patton to finish out the game.
Good work, Travis Patton.
He had the last 2 kills. Goes in, hits the buzzer.
All right. Looks like we have a clean hang, I believe. Hold on, they're checking them. Clean hang. They're back in the game, 2-1. We are on the X-Ball, so we will be back in a minute. Thank you. All right, well, welcome back. We're back on the field. We got 10 seconds to the go. Game situation is pretty close. I think for the leftovers, we got Michael Krennis, Bad Guy Weems, Travis Patton, Mark LaFleur James, and Truman Scott taking the field.
Leftovers have a good spread across the back line. All 5 alive. Good breakout.
Yep. Clean breakout for both teams. Oh, finally a body peeling off from the Dorito side.
Yeah, leftovers lose their Dorito tower.
Leftovers need to attack. Unfortunately, they've lost control of the snake, so it's made an attack tougher. Enemy of the state has the outside bunker on that snake 50.
Just want to make an announcement again quickly about this leftover program that happens every event. Matt Engels, marketing director for the NXL, Matt at NXLpaintball.com, tries to put together teams in as many divisions as possible for single players looking to get out here and participate. So if you are interested at all, please contact Matt at NXLpaintball.com.
When you say singles players, what do you mean by that? Is this a dating service?
Yeah.
All right, so enemy of the state still in great position and up on the score. Time is running out for the leftovers. Got 1:20, and they'll drop another body. Actually, both teams drop a body. But, oh, that's a big loss. Okay, so enemy of the state loses their outside player on the snake brick.
Enemy state still has a 2-1 lead with right about to break the minute point. We'll see what happens when they announce 60 seconds.
Yeah, they need to hear that, and they need to go. Is it my imagination, or did he start crawling faster when he heard 60 seconds?
Everything happens faster when you hear 60 seconds.
Yeah.
See if this inside box can get a shot right here on the 50. Yeah, he turns back right now and gets blasted.
Goes. You got to go.
Yeah, I think they're going to get this point.
Yep. Going to have about 30 seconds left. Oh, no, he doesn't quite make it.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah, so the leftover player took a race to the box and ran right through a gun.
So there must be one left.
Yeah, I see some movement over on the Dorito side, though. Enemy of the state player clearing it out. Or walking off dead. Not sure which. I guess clearing it out. So that is going to do it, folks. We're going to have a 3-1 win for the enemy of the state over the leftovers.
He doesn't run out of bounds.
I think it's too late for the bingo on this one. I think we're too far behind. So he's just going to take a knee, let the clock run to 0.
All right, congratulations to enemy of the state for taking 3rd place at this Philly event, D5 X-Ball.
Right. And it's no small matter that the leftovers managed to get to where they did, so they shouldn't feel bad about this one. They couldn't pull that one out, but nonetheless, it's been a pretty darn good weekend for them.
All right, I'm going to bounce to the pro field, Matt. I'm going to go over and commentate for Jen Folk and the Underground D3 team. I know you're going to go over and do the finals for the semi-pro.
Yep.
So I might miss one set or might not. So I'm just going to run over there, do that, come right back to see you guys.
Sure, no problem. We're taking it out of your paycheck.
Yeah, it's pretty good. 0 means 0, baby.
All right, well, thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you in a few minutes.